Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Ashu, Obatala, to the Agum Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florine Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's get into this reading, okay? This is a 3-card spread, including the top and bottom of the deck. I have your Orisha Tarot clarifiers out as well. Your first set is the Hermit in reverse, clarified by the 9 of water or 9 of cups in the reverse, okay? Then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the message of water, which is related to the Chariot, okay? Then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the 10 of air or 10 of swords in reverse, okay? Top of the deck, you have the you have the 8 of swords, clarified by the 9 of air, 9 of swords in reverse. All right, bottom of the deck, King of Swords, clarified by dwarves and gnomes. Okay, guys, let's get into this. Let's jump right in. There's a whole lot. I put down 3 cards and I always get way more information than what I expect. So the first thing that I want to tell you is you are a place of power. You are the place of power. And you have to recognize that, see that, because I feel like there's a step-by-step thing going on in here, and this is all in the numbers. So here, your place of power, because we have angel number 999, you got the Hermit in the reverse, which is card number 9. We got the 9 of cups, all right? Then we also have the 9 of swords, 9 of air, right? 999. You also have 8, 9, 10. So 8 of swords, 9 of swords, 10 of swords. There's a lot of thought. So, and take everything as it resonates, because I'm gonna have to say everything because it's a lot. One thing that I do see here is that I feel like everybody's masculine energy right now could be up against another masculine energy, but it's not about brute force. It's about thought. You could be up against, it's like your right thought, the right thoughts in your mind could be up against your ego thoughts. Or like if this actually manifests in like 3D reality, this could be one set of advice versus another set of advice or an offer, right? But it's all about the way you think about it. So when I'm saying masculine versus masculine, you're masculine versus another, don't expect, if this is outside of you, not your own internal battle. If this is outside of you, don't expect it to be a man all the time. It could be a woman, right? It all depends on who's giving the advice, who's giving the offer. But the reason why all of this is happening, why someone's more interested or would try a little harder, but you could feel something negative, is because you are a place of power. Whether you can see your power totally manifested or not, you are a place of power. Your 9s say so. Your 9s are places of power. Just like I was telling you the other day, 6s are success and how they're connected to the sun. 9 is connected to power. So give me a second. Some of you, oh wow. Okay, give me one sec. You have the Hermit in the reverse, clarified by the 9 of Cups in reverse. This is telling me 2 things. Some of you are like, you know what? I need to take a little break off of this narrow path, and I want to get into some stuff right now. So 9 of Cups in reverse could indicate some form of gluttony. So it's like, okay, look, I'm gonna take like a 15-minute break from being my good self, and I'm about to load up on as much vice as I can, okay? That could be happening for some of you. That could be happening out of possibly a loneliness, or just the fact that you feel anxious about your own free will. It could be loneliness, and it might not be. I think some of you are having a fate versus free will battle here. There is some clashing going on, and we got that here, right here. 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. When you get the 8 of Swords, these are things you don't see, things you sometimes can't help for yourself. And it's holding you back. Whatever you feel like I can't exert my will on, it's giving you anxiety. Nine of Swords. But this Nine of Swords is telling you to release that. You need to let that go. The fact that everything that I want to do, I can't. Maybe even on your like, hey, let's take a break and get into some vices. Maybe some of those vices aren't even coming through. Like you're searching them out, you're trying to find them. I get into some stuff, but I can't get into everything. You know, like I don't know why I'm not being able to do everything I want to do right now. But it's because you are a place of power. There's probably some form of protection around you trying to prevent you from doing every little thing you want to do. Okay, so the other thing that I'm picking up from the Hermit, Nine of Cups, both these being in the reverse, is about determining what makes you happy. Now, first of all, it is okay to not know what makes you happy. This could actually be a question that you've been having with yourself or wrestling with yourself. Another reason why you get held back from certain things, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, because you are, the universe, your guides, you are trying to figure out what truly makes you happy, right? And possibly this sort of path that you're on, whether it be narrow or not, you know, your path towards purpose is trying to let you know that. But what ends up happening is it comes up against your ego desires or whatever makes your ego happy. So you need the time to determine and discover happiness. Like you don't have to, some of you could be mad that I don't know what makes me happy or I can't engage with what used to make me happy. But it's okay to not be happy and then to find out what makes you happy. Like it's okay that it's a little process. You could feel like that I have to be happy because other people are happy, because other people know what lights them up, because other people are engaged in this and that. And that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter, especially with Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. I'm gonna tell you something. There's this energy here where the thing about the Eight of Swords is these could be trivial things. Trivial things that actually alter the course of your path. So, I saw this energy, this trivialness in two ways, and I'm gonna, dive deeper into it the second way. The first way is, I like trivial things that I need to possibly stay away from, ego stuff. And I feel this resistance not allowing me to do it, but I keep trying with my free will to get it done. I still want to engage it. The more you try and the more you try, and I'm telling you, you are a place of power and you do have protection, but after a while, sometimes they let your free will just go, okay, we're tired of holding you back. It's like somebody who's constantly trying to fight. After a while, everybody that's trying to stop them is going to get tired of trying to stop them and just let them do what they want to do, right? So, don't let your guys get to that point with you. But if they do, that's what they're trying to tell you is that if we let you loose on these little trivial things that you think are important, it could totally alter your path. It's not saying that you couldn't get back on the path, but who knows how long that will take. I don't know what it is that you want to do, and how fast you could recover from it. That's all up to you, as an individual. But that's the energy here. Now, the second way I see this thing about trivial things is if your ego is in control right now, you may take, this is advice to me, King of Swords, Dwarves and Gnomes. There's this difference. So like I was saying, if this manifests as two different people, you have a King of Pentacles and a King of Swords. If you're highly in ego, you would take the advice of the King of Swords as trivial. And you would take this as something more solid. The King of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Swords as like, yeah, that's what I want. But it's actually the trivial thing that is going to alter your course to the best place. All depends on where you are. So take either interpretation as it goes. I just see it that way as if you're an ego wanting to do trivial things, it could really take you somewhere you don't want to go. Somewhere where it's over, because the Ten of Swords indicates an ending and finality. Like that part is over, that part of your life, that desire you've been looking for, let it go, right? And then this is here, it's always so much stronger, guys. Like the ego really tries to push you to do what you're used to doing. Because this right here, King of Swords, this could be an offer, but I honestly think it is sound advice. Somebody telling you the right thing and you knowing it. on a soul level, mental level, that this is the right way to go. It's a brand new start, something brand new. Things are going to grow. Dwarves and gnomes, even financially, this will be good for you. But because there's this other thing that you already see, you see how with the King of Pentacles, all the vegetation is already set. You already see the lushness, but then there's death there. And remember, we're dealing with the King of Pentacles in reverse here, okay? But then there's this death. There's an ending. You can't go back to this dead thing. And see, they double up on the King of Pentacles because they put it in reverse again in the Ace of Pentacles. And see, there's this feels like a mirror, like she's standing in the mirror. You know, am I posing right? Do I look good? Am I doing it right? Right? So it's this image that you're going after, or that this person wants you to go after. You know, an image of something. Maybe this person tells you, you know, ooh, you're so sexy, or ooh, you this, or ooh, you that, or I can make it like this, or you can go down this path and you'll have that look or that whatever that you've been desiring kind of thing. And that is a strong thing with the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles being in reverse. And then, like I told you before, the good thing always comes in like one card, King of Swords, right? And then you see how much less there is out here? There's a lot less. It's more so the sound judgment that you need to, you know, take on, but it's more than that. It's like the ability to create, to form, to have, for there to be space for you. Every time I see him, King of Pentacles, especially when he's in the reverse, there's no real space for the real you. It's just a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. The difference between the King of Swords, and even I'm feeling the energy of the Emperor, even though I know I don't have fire out here, but even the Emperor, who is the big boss, doesn't have all of this flash. Okay? It's not a lot of flash. But the thing is, there's real power behind the Emperor. I don't care how much stuff the King of Pentacles has. He could not come up against the Emperor. The Emperor owns more. I don't need to flash because I know who I am. And this is what I feel with this King of Swords. Whatever this offer is, or this thought in your head, goes by what you know. This is I know because I know, right? Like, I don't have nothing to prove. Here, I'm proving something. I'm trying to look like whatever, you know, you want me to reflect back to you and all this kind of stuff. But it's like, I don't have to reflect anything because I know. I'll create what I want to create. I'll do what I want to do based off, you know, sound judgment, right moves like that. Hold on, give me a sec. Let me check my note. Yes, the problem is that you know, you may internally know, and you want to get to this knowing, but you only know the next step. You don't know steps 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that could be the thing that causes you the most anxiety of why you want to rush off the path, why your thoughts are like constantly spinning, you know, over and over again in your mind about what makes you happy and how fast you can get there or something like that. But you know who you are. You know you're a place of power. Your anxiety and fear will trick you out of your own power. It will trick you. Yeah, you won't even believe you're as powerful as you are. Somebody else's offer or some ego thought would make you think that's where the power is, and it's not. It's not. When you get too many options, it will cause some form of inertia in you. Some of you could say, well, the sound option doesn't seem to be in front of me right now. Like, maybe the ego options are showing up more than the sound thing to do. The only thing I could think of to tell you is to just walk around it. Like, keep walking around it. Keep walking around, okay? As the Hermit. And you may not think that that's like the best advice, but honestly it is, because, you know, I don't feel like there's a magic trick. Your magic, your power is in your mind to actually recognize what's good for you and what's not. Give me a sec. The right thing will appear. Okay, so like I was saying, the right thing will appear, but you got to be in the right mind to recognize it. I've done several personal readings lately from people who have either been told by someone that, hey, you should try taking this job, or this will be exactly for you. And for whatever reason, they're second guessing it, being anxious about it, either because it involves moving, leaving a partner who no longer serves them, or their own ego gets in the way. Like literally feeling like, I don't know, maybe I deserve more than this kind of thing. And that the grandiosity of that is here with the King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, right? So just if you find yourself in that position where someone has said to me, I will teach you how to do something, or a job offer has been given to you and they've given you time to decide and you're being slow about deciding or just flat out rejecting it because of other wants or fantasies, that I feel that energy very strong here, and you gotta check yourself, because those kinds of things are the snags that will totally kind of take you off course or make you miss an opportunity. It's when, you know, your angels and guides can't hold you back anymore. It's because it's all been in your face. We've been showing you which way to go, what to let go, what to stop doing, but you keep insisting, and after that, like, the spirit world's ability to cause you to, or direct you, can only go so far. It can only just be shown to you. It can be intuited to you through your intuition, but it can't be forced on you. You know, we can block things. Yes, we can block certain activities, but you seem to want to find your way around that with the Hermit Nine of Cups, right? And it's all really because you think you don't know, but you do know. And I think that kind of scares some people, or, you know, the wanting control of every single step to get it right, to make it perfect, is like, okay, you need to calm down. It's not like that. It's not like that. You know? Here, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, you got the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So you need to protect yourself or guard something, definitely, because Empress in reverse is after that. See, I told you you're a place of power, right? And as the Empress, your garden is full. There's so much to choose from. There's so much to do. There's different things to create. There's so many undiscovered things. This is why there's that step-by-step process. You may not see yourself fully as the Empress with all these little hidden gems in different places of usefulness, because you just haven't gotten there yet. You're exploring your own garden. Take your time, so protect it. Protect it. It's like, you know how when they talk about the rainforest, like, don't destroy the rainforest. There are plants and insects and certain animals that we haven't studied or discovered that could actually help the human condition, get rid of diseases, all this kind of stuff. But we wouldn't know about that if we don't protect that rainforest, right? You're like the rainforest, this big, beautiful, lush, Empress place of power. That if you look at yourself trivial, or that's just some plants, that's just some animals, you would have never seen what you have and who you are, you know? There's something good in your garden. Six of Cups. Something good is in your garden. But after Six of Cups, you have Judgment and the Devil. And when you get Judgment and the Devil, that's sort of being trapped and chained to vices that are hard to let go. You want to return to something bad, you know, ending up going back to something that doesn't serve you. This is what that means. Definitely doesn't serve you. This is why you need protection. Five of Swords is at the top of the deck. And then it's real simple. Five of Swords, Eight of Wands, causing a delay. People that just want to fuck with you, steal from you, make you feel bad. They may not gain anything off of slowing you down, except for the satisfaction of, I slowed you down. I slowed you down. I took you off course. That's all I really came here to do. Chariot, again, look, slow down, Chariot, take you off course. Chariot in reverse. Wow. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. To take from you, steal from you at like all of this stuff you could be creating. Even with the Nine of Pentacles, after that is the Three of Pentacles. Some of you are trying to create your own thing, and it's going to make you very wealthy, abundant. Spiritually, it'll help you out even more because you have the abundance to focus on your spirituality. All of this stuff is here, but you know, Four of Cups, you gotta sometimes be a little isolated. Five of Cups, you may not like it, but it's going to be helpful for you. Trying to keep you on the path. There's the Emperor. You're the Emperor and the Empress. You got to balance your masculine and feminine. Right now, though, it's like a battle of the masculine. I think it's a battle of the masculine to protect the feminine within you. You are protecting your feminine, male or female, because your femininity is your creative force, your nurturing force. We need both parts of ourselves. See, I'm trying to tell y'all something. Somebody is offering something fake. You got the Tower or the Village in your clarifying deck. Behind that is the Ace of Fire, Ace of Wands, a new relationship or some sort of job offer that does not represent where you're supposed to be or who you are. It's just to keep a false facade of you up. Yeah, a communication lacking support or lacking the thing that's really necessary. I think, see, it goes against here. It's like this communication having to do Four of Fire, Four of Wands with your stability or your foundation or what you're building, but then you get the Seven of Water, Seven of Cups, more of an illusion and a fantasy. Somebody communicating to you something about a fantasy, but your foundations are a real thing, like they're actually being built right now. Your foundations are being built whether you know it or not, and it's just not helpful to go towards an illusion, whether this be illusion of your own making or of somebody else's. I mean, and this could be in jobs, this could be in love relationships, but yeah, I just want to tell you, you already know. You already know, and there's more space for you to create. This, you know, literally could be someone telling you the right thing to do. It's just you don't know what's there. I don't know what's there, but it's something good. It is something good. I just don't know what's there. But even the fact that you don't know what's there gives you the ability to create and to create from a different space. See, here I'm offering something that you already know what to expect. You've been down this road before, Ten of Swords. You've seen all these things. These are the things that just remind you of where you were, but make you think that you'll finally win. It's almost like this energy of, because I know I did a reading about rejection. It's almost like not wanting to see a good thing because you want to make the thing that rejected you accept you, you know? And you could take that any way you want, like the job that rejected you, the person that rejected you, the family member that rejected you. It's like your ego says, we can't accept anything else until we make that rejection part be okay, you know, like that. And that's the part, that's the battle. And if your emotion about being rejected or who you think you are and the ego is stronger than who you really are, then that's where it's like, damn, okay, this is why you're being so restricted, so you can see who you really are, so you can make the right choice. That's the purpose of all these, why can't I do it? Why can't I do it? Because you are making these decisions off of an ego hurt. You are a true place of power. You really have power. And this jealousy, I said this earlier in the reading, I was picking up jealousy, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, possibly some gossip maybe. There's things about people you don't see. They are very jealous. Just because certain people have access to material wealth before you doesn't make them good people. You know, I do readings for people sometimes and they talk about positions a man have and, oh, how he take care of these kids over here. And I'm like, okay, and so what? Like a lot of people do that and on the inside they be full of shit. So, you know, this is that. It's that. It's like, what do you perceive to be real power, to be true? You know, is it money? Is money true for you? Or is it looks? Is that true for you? Like, what's the truth? What's the truth? And this is why it's like you're constantly being held back so you can see the truth. But remember, don't fight so hard. Don't fight the universe so hard, because they'll let you do what you want to do. After a while, they will, just so you know, so you will truly know. You know, we're either going to know because we trust, or we're going to know from experience. It's up to you. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. If the reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. And if you want to book a personal reading, the link to book is in the description box below. All right, guys, see you.